The Churchill family is rejecting an apology from the English school district. On Friday, the head of the district called to apologize for the discrimination their deaf son Carter faced at school. The district also informed them that there will be no appeal of the ruling from the Human Rights Commission, which said the district failed to provide sufficient instruction with American Sign Language. The Churchills say they do not accept the apology, and this afternoon they explained why.
Terry Hall, the new superintendent of schools of the English School District, Tony Stack's replacement, called us to say he was offering his personal apology to Carter and to our family for what we've been through, and he said he understood that it was difficult. I don't know if he could truly understand unless he'd been dragged through it like we were. And he said that a letter of apology would be forthcoming from the district. We took the time to highlight to Mr. Hall a number of concerns we had, including lack of transparency. We challenged Mr. Hall to respond by the end of today to have us appointed to the Steering Committee on Deaf and Hard of Hearing Education as parent representatives, a position that we've been denied for 3 years. And if we challenged them to be transparent and demonstrate that. And shortly after that, we received a letter, and it was very disappointing.
What was disappointing about it?
Well, when we were on the phone, and it was a fairly lengthy phone call, Mr. Hall had stated that the district had accepted the ruling from the adjudicator. So we were relieved to know that there will be no appeal. And so as soon as we hung up the phone, a letter was actually in my inbox already that was written to us. And instead of it being just I look at it as an apology as something where you're going to say you're sorry, you're going to accept the responsibility and state that it's your fault, and then you're going to say, what do I need to do to make this better? Okay? So there's no ifs, there's no buts, there's no qualifiers. You just take full 100% responsibility and accountability for what you've done. And he did the opposite. So the school district sent us an apology, but then they followed up with, but we also had every intention to try our best and to try to succeed and to help Carter succeed, So, we were very, very upset by that, because if anyone followed the hearing, they would have realized that the district did everything but have their best intentions for Carter, and everything but trying to have Carter succeed.
What kind of an apology would have been satisfying for you?
I think it should have been full acceptance of what was done to Carter, full acknowledgement that there are systemic problems with deaf education in this province, and quite frankly, they knew and failed to act repeatedly. They've never acknowledged anything. As a matter of fact, Chief Adjudicator Brodie Gallant stated in his decision he is alarmed that they have not acknowledged there's systemic problems in deaf education. They still don't acknowledge it. So that's something they need to acknowledge and own up to.
The letter was just so disingenuous. It just rubbed us the wrong way, and I think that and I hope that they look at it now in hindsight and realize the errors of their way and retract what they've said to us and perhaps issue another letter.
Yeah, is that what you would like? You would like them to?
They should do a retraction and do a proper apology, an unqualified apology.
If it's sincere. I mean, I don't want, one of the things that Chief Adjudicator Brodie Gallant said in his decision was that he wasn't going to order the district to apologize. And the reason being is because ordering an apology is not sincere, is not genuine, and we don't want an apology that is not such. So we only want one if it is truly meant to be a genuine, sincere apology, and that they have regret and they are taking responsibility and full accountability.
So you do not accept the apology that you received?
Do not. No. We welcome the fact that they acknowledge the adjudicator's decision, and they will not appeal the result, but in terms of the apology, we don't accept it. No.
Now, we did take the Churchills' concerns to the school district. An official tells us they don't feel it's appropriate to respond publicly at this time.